I want to give a huge shout out to Graham in the Mornings for your Valentine's Day countdown. You literally saved my holiday, man. You reminded me every day for like a week that Valentine's Day was coming. And sure enough, there I am on Valentine's Day, shopping the day of. And it occurs to me the difference between a male's Valentine and a female's Valentine, right? So, first of all, she has a card. And she doesn't have, like, any card. She has, like, a really good card. It's, like, one of those three-dimensional cards, and there's, like, super sweet stuff. Like, the card is perfect. The card probably cost more than, like, the average person would spend on a gift, right? Then you have the gift itself. I realized she picked out this gift at least a month in advance. And I know because I went with her to the store one time, and I had to wait outside while she exchanged the gift. So she definitely got her gift a month in advance. And her gift, just like her gift at Christmas, was perfect. And so there I am showing up with my handwritten stuff. It's kind of tattered. It's definitely not the right thing I wanted to get, because the right thing I wanted to get was out of stock because it's the day of on Valentine's Day. And the thing I was going to use for my card, I actually didn't have time to pick up before we met for our date. So I didn't have a card either. So she's got the perfect card, the perfect gift, perfectly wrapped, 1 month in advance. I've got day of, hand-wrapped, handwritten, kind of tattered, definitely not the right thing I wanted to give. But here's the deal. So, in the midst of our Valentine's Day date, my girlfriend starts to sob about her mom's health. And as we get older, everybody deals with mom and dad getting older. And it can get super scary as we get older and we watch our parents' situation, right? And so she starts to cry. And I realize after dating her for a number of years that she gets snotty when she cries, right? So, you know, the second I see her start to cry, I run and grab her perfect gift, which has the perfect wrapping paper. And inside the perfect tissue paper, it's like all hearts for Valentine's Day. And I was going to keep the wrapping paper for my scrapbook because it was so meaningful, and instead I rush over the heart tissue paper to her so she can blow her snots. And so at the end of the day, I was thinking about it just from a materialistic standpoint. And I think it's way more important to have a guy who knows you get snotty when you cry, and the second you start crying, he runs and grabs decorative tissue paper so you can blow your snots. That, to me, and not crying alone, like she didn't have to go through that alone, I think that means more to me than like the perfect gift. And the other thing is too, is that I told her honestly, I was like, we treat every day like Valentine's Day. I'm like, there's nothing I can say to you now I haven't already said. And I love you. And it was awesome. So thank you, Graham, for the countdown, because if it was not for your countdown, I literally... dude, if you gave me a week's heads up and I was still shopping day of, you can only imagine what would have happened if you hadn't given me a week's heads up. Go Country!